Welcome back to Forum IA Splashing News. First of all, I would like to wish everyone Happy Merdeka! This time we will talk about water-related issues that happened in August. The dreaded dry weather has come and the predicted water problems have started. In Johor, the people have complained that the water rationing does not follow the schedule given by the water operator. They are also unhappy that they were not well informed about the fact that the water levels in the dam were dropping several months ago. If we look at the papers, we can actually find news regarding the dropping water levels. However, authorities should not use this as an excuse to say that they have already done their job. The fact is, many did not even realize that such a problem existed, which tells us that the communication efforts are not effective enough. Selangor, on the other hand, was expected to face similar water rationing problems, but managed to avoid it by transferring water from Sungai Semantan, Pahang, to Sungai Langat through the Pahang-Selangor Raw Water Transfer Project. This project was completed recently and thankfully, it made it in time for this year's dry season. However, this simply solved the problem that is in front of our eyes. Keep in mind that we must not let our guard down because the same water shortage problem may occur in Pahang as development continues. Now, we can borrow water from other states, but what will happen when one day all the states do not have enough water? There are so many cases of polluted rivers, such as bauxite poisoning in Kuantan that turned the entire river red, or the irresponsible oil palm mill entrepreneurs in Sabah throwing untreated waste into people's water source. But we are not doing anything about it. If this continues, there will come a day when all states do not have enough water to spare. Our country is not the only one facing problems with the dry weather though. Singapore is another country that is affected because one of their water sources is from Johor. However, their officials can proudly announce that they are now in a much stronger and secure position. In fact, they even have the capacity to help Malaysia regarding this problem. This is due to the efforts with their new water and desalination plants, and also their very efficient water usage culture. Malaysia is a country with an abundance of water resources, yet we face more water troubles than other countries. It is time for us to abandon the thought that our water supply will always be safe and sufficient. We need to realize that many of us are not managing our water efficiently. So, the blame should be shared by both the authorities and the consumers. This time's international news is about the El Nino. A study from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration (NOAA) estimates that the El Nino this year may be the strongest in a half-century. Recorded average temperatures in July have been exceeded the highest records since 1998. This will become a great threat in California as they have already reduced their water usage by a lot. A local climate expert looked at this issue in a more positive way, stating that the drier weather can help reduce the chances of floods in the East Coast this time. The Meteorology Department has already confirmed signs of significantly reduced rainfall over the past few months. They also mentioned that in Sabah and Sarawak, which are closer to the Pacific Ocean, will be the first to feel the impacts of this El Nino. The water shortage problem has already begun, and is expected to get worse in the near future. Authorities need to make sure that this information gets out to the public fast. Consumers, on the other hand, need to start thinking of ways to store water for longer periods of time and also get into the habit of using less water. That's all for this time. Bye!